Aloha from Kilipohi, Kaikanilahua. And little progress today for once. We're digging footings, so this one was done yesterday. And all the rest of them were done last week, except for those ones there. I'll get to those in a minute. But today, we dug this one. Dug that other L-shaped one over there. We dug that one, and we dug that one. Those are the machines did all these. So that's kind of how they end up when the machine does them, because you can't really do that. And you can see sort of where the lines are. Yeah, obviously that one's a little too big, a little too wide, but it doesn't matter. We'll figure that out. And this one is too small for the machine to do, so I had to do that one by hand. I have a separate video on, on the bonus points if you can name the movie that I quote in that. But I mean, you could see some of them are just way out of whack. It's supposed to be 2 feet wide. It's probably 4. But it doesn't, you know. The problem is these boulders. There's so many rocks in here that, you know, it gets really hard to control how much material you take out. Like this one here, if he tries to dig that out, he'll take out the whole side of this thing. And it's right on the line. So what he'll do is he'll come back with the hammer. So what he's doing first is to take the bobcat and the hammer and, you know, corner, on side, just do a whole bunch of punches, hopefully breaking up the biggest rock underneath the surface, and then, you know, going back and forth in the area of the footing to break it all up. And that's really his goal, is to pulverize the bigger rocks that are in there, so he can get those out of there. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4 more to do. 2 L-shaped ones we did today. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hours, maybe we'll be done with the footings. That'll be good. I can call my builder guy and get him here, and we'll start doing that stuff. What else? This lumber here is for the garden shed, which is going to go over here. Pretty much where that compressor tank is. That's an interesting story. I got that on Craigslist for $25, just the tank. There's no compressor, but it's 30 gallons, and it's good for 150 psi or something like that. And I'm going to use it for a big reservoir on the low pressure side of my compressor. More work on the water catchment tank pad. Really just spreading some more material from the footings. You can see back over here, that's all from the footings. And pulverizing rock here with the hammer to try to get these areas down a little bit, so that we can bring in base course and fill it up. So the tank is 15 feet or 16 feet, give or take, 16 feet wide, and we're going to try to have a little 5-foot path all the way around it. So that's what we got going on here. Not much else going on. Yesterday was kind of a slow day, because when Ron was doing some maintenance on the tractor, we spotted one of the hydraulic hoses needed to be replaced, but so he had to go and do that. So we didn't really get going until noon. But this wheel, this is a new hub and wheel bearings, and The spindle actually needs some work. This pin here is badly worn, and the bearings need to be replaced. But that's Ron's Kuleana, not mine. This thing is rough, rough, rough. I drove the Bobcat for a little while today. He let me drive it from where it was parked over there, and I put it away. So that's where we stand today. Oh, I had two John Deere mowers. One of them I paid $50 for. Not that one there, but a lot of the parts that are on that came off of the one I paid for. But these are the rest of the parts. It's got a good gas tank. These gas tanks rot. The transmission is probably okay, although it seems a little funky. And the tires are all in pretty good shape, although a couple of them need to have some sealant put in them. So I'm going to save all that stuff and keep it. But I took the other one apart the other day. You can see all of this is all grass clippings that came off of the underside of the machine. And oh, here's the key for it. John Deere key. Yeah, that's trash. But took it all apart and took it to the dump. They have recycling for metal. Put the plastic in the trash and put the metal in the recycling. So I was going through this pile trying to sort out fines to put on the catchment pad, but we're pretty much there with that material. So I don't know what is going to happen with this stuff. We'll see. It's just hard to say what we're going to do with all this. The cinder is getting spread slowly, but not very rapidly. And then this is my my site level on Weldon Sheldon's. In fact, it even says Weldon Sheldon and Company. His tripod, but we were using this to site the catchment pad to kind of figure out where we're low and where we're high and how much more material we need to put. So anyway, that's it for now, and we'll send it there. Aloha.